Hi, I'm Jim Stickney, student at Liberty University and a United States Marine. Proud of it. Earned that title over 35 years ago, but still wear it just as proud as I did of the day that I earned it. So, just to kind of show you that I'm the real deal and qualified to talk to you about the things we're going to talk about, I'm just going to go ahead and show you some cool stuff and take a walk down memory lane. If you would come with me and take a walk down memory lane, I would feel privileged and thankful for you to do that. Like I said, I joined the Marines, went to boot camp about 35 years ago, and I've got the book and the paperwork to prove it. My graduation or a yearbook, like something similar you would have got out of high school. I was 3rd Battalion, Kilo Company, went to boot camp in San Diego, California, participated all kinds of fun, cool things, and here I am, right here. This is my tribe, and I am right there, over 35 years ago. I'm still standing, still strong, still feeling good. And just to prove that I had times where I was a celebrity, and here I am looking good, right here, right here in my Marine blues at a Korean War Memorial Day celebration that they were having there. Me and my buddy here, John, we were there supporting the generations that had went before us, and it was a great day. I was proud to be there, and it 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 helped me feel good and just showed that you can do things that provide you with purpose and meaning. That was another experience that I had in the made the news, celebrity status. Here I am right here again, another memorial. Just paying my respects to the generations that went before me and all the services, all the veterans. And then finally, 20 plus years, and there it is, certificate of retirement. And that's who I am, retired Gunnery Sergeant James Stickney. So let me get even a little bit more real with you right now. Is you know, military is not really looked upon super positive right now. I'm not exactly sure why that is. For those of you watching this, I hope that some of these questions that I've been asked, I'm going to answer. I'm going to read off a few questions and answer them for everyone, and hopefully know that some of these questions are probably weighing on your mind as you are leaving high school or on your way to college, or maybe wondering what am I going to do after high school. I graduated. I was a wrestler. I am high school, and then of course I graduated. There's me and my friends. Graduation day. Here I am right here. Knew I needed to do something. College was kind of on my mind, but my parents weren't financially set to do that. And I would have had to take out loans and been in debt and everything because I just knew I did 12 years or not 12 years, but did grade school, middle school, high school. Pretty well done with school for a while. I wanted to just kind of get out into the world, so I went out and I worked some odd jobs. I was a little small town, wondering, am I going to be here forever? What am I going to do? Ultimately, some my buddy asked me, "Hey, what do you think about joining the military?" And I knew I wanted to be the best. So me and him joined the Marines on a buddy program, and we went to San Diego to boot camp. Wonderful experience. The challenge of Marine basic training, the challenges that I faced in Marine basic training set me up for the challenges that I faced. Like I'm almost 60, so over 20, 30, I'm going on 40 years, the challenges that I've been able to face with more confidence than I think I probably would have had if I wouldn't have went to Marine boot camp. So um, let's get right into those questions. I'm going to share those questions with you that have been asked by people that are considered joining the military. I can't tell you how many people I run into that say, "Oh, I almost was a Marine," or "Oh, I almost joined the military," or "Wished I would have, I should have, I could have." But that's it's sad to see that in people's lives, sitting back thinking that it was on their mind, but something took them. And I'm not knocking if you don't decide to be in the military, but what I'm here to really tell you today is it's a viable career path. Provides many things for you. A lot of it you isn't something you can see. It's something things that are intangible. Um, Things like providing you with a purpose and belonging. The Marine Corps can do that through the missions um, that they have and the opportunities that they have once you become a United States Marine. So on to the questions. Marine boot camp. So question number one: Marine boot camp seems scary, is it? It can be, and I have to admit, it was something unknown. So of course I was scared. I'm not going to lie and sit here and say that I wasn't scared. I was scared. I didn't know what. Heck, oh my gosh, what I just sign up for? All of those things go through your mind and everything. But I knew I needed a challenge. I knew I needed some discipline, and I knew I needed some direction. So I joined the Marines, and the Marines provided that for me. Uh, after my coming close after my marriage, for my marriage first, the birth of my daughter comes second, and then Marine Corps boot camp comes third in my life of the significant events. So it's right up there. It's third in line. Again, my marriage, my daughter being born, and then the Marines, going to Marine boot camp, becoming a Marine. It's like number three, right up there. It tested me physically, mentally, and spiritually. I mean, the whole person. I mean, I went to boot camp. It tested all of that. It tested the whole person. I passed the test. I became a U.S. Marine. Very proud day, very happy day in my life. And if you decide to take that path, it'll be a feeling that I can't explain in a video. It's just not enough time to do that. Will serving the Marines provide me with purpose and belonging? Well, it does. There's been occasions where I've went and helped in other countries, helped people that were being oppressed. And then also there's cases where I went and helped with humanitarian things like helping build a school or, natural disaster happens and you go help hand out food and you just try to provide whatever comfort that you can to people in their time of need. So opportunities in Marines have allowed me to do that. Um, Question three I get is, does the Marine Corps provide uh, services for recreation and relaxation? Yes. I mean, you get 30 days of vacation right from or kind of right from the start. I mean, you get so many days a month that adds up to towards the year end. You end up with 30 days that you can take however you choose to uh, recreate and relax. So there's spiritual retreats that you can go on. There's trips. There's events. There's different things. Kind of the sky's the limit. Um, if you can think it up, then the Marine Corps can usually help you achieve it. So if it's a spiritual retreat you want to go to, or if you want to go on a climbing or a hiking thing on a weekend, most oftentimes the Marine Corps is always planning trips like that for in your off-duty hours. Does the Marine Corps value physical fitness? Yes, the Marine Corps values physical fitness. It's one of its core values is physical fitness. And there's gymnasiums with modern equipment at every base you can go to. It doesn't cost you a dime. There's personal trainers on staff. There's nutritionists on staff. Doesn't cost you a dime. All the any type of physical fitness activity and sports you can think of, the Marine Corps has it to offer. Um, Technology. Wow, the Marine Corps and technology. Who would have thought that? Who would have seen that wouldn't have come out? I mean, Marines just eat crayons, right? We're all dumb, right? Well, no, that's not the case. Even when I went in and as I moved up through, there was always technology coming along, and we were able to participate in that technology. And even like in the late '90s, early 2000, or no, even in the mid '90s was a game called Doom. It came out on disc and everything, and we were able to play that in our office at certain times a day to help with our critical thinking process. So the Marine Corps. the question, does the Marine Corps have specialized units that use and maintain various types of drones? Yes, they have. We have a couple of units in the Marines that operate drones, maintain drones. Drones are really a big thing in the military, and the military can see the need to be trained up on those and use those in the future. So the Marines has that opportunity for you. Does the Marines participate in esports? Do they have an esports team? Yes, they do. Matter of fact, in January they just competed in an Armed Forces tournament, and then again I think in November there's another competition where they're going to compete against the Army and the Navy and the Air Force and see who's the best in esports. So yes, that's available. They have that. So um, what is the average yearly salary after graduating from Marine boot camp? Well, typically, when you graduate from Marine boot camp, your salary as of today, what I looked at today was 27,000 as a salary, but the average national average is 32,005 for people of the same age, the recruiting age population. Now, 27,000, you're thinking that's lower than the 32,500. However, nothing has to come out of that. The Marine Corps provides you with the meals, 3 meals a day. You don't that no cost to you. They provide you the next one. Where do Marines live? You're provided a free, decent place to live. It's like a studio apartment that you live in, and there's no rent there. You don't have to pay any rent. So when I add all of these things up, your meals, your rent, your salary on top of that, um, you're clearing 40 over $47,000 a year um, to start, and then that's at the lower level, and you've got other levels. The longer you stay, obviously, the higher you're able to go up and get a higher salary, and you still keep getting your meals. You still keep, if you get married, you get allowances for your family and so on. Does the Marine Corps provide free medical and dental services? Yeah, that's not a joke. At first, when they told me that when I went to join the Marines, I was like, "You've got to be kidding me! Nobody's going to free dental and medical, and what if I need medication stuff? Well, that's all free too. The medicine and if you need glasses or those type of things, they contacts, you'll get those for free as well. So it's kind of not that hard of a choice to make. Sure, boot camp will scare you at first, challenges, but it's 13 weeks of challenges, and you get all of this stuff. You get a great salary, you get fed, you get a nice place to live, you get medical and dental, and like I said, optics if you need glasses. And I often get asked this question: does the Marine Corps have a retirement plan? Yes, they do. Um, their main plan is called it's called a high three plan, which means if you stay over 20 years, you get a percentage of your salary as a pension based off of the three highest salary years that you have. They do a mathematical equation and it comes out to a certain amount of money. Obviously, it's not something, the pension is not something that you like going to retire for good on, which is why I'm in my second career, but it's provides you with that income for the time that you spent in there. Again, if you go over 20, then so if you get out under 20 years, then you don't get a pension and stuff through there. However long you decide, you could still have a retirement plan. You could still save for retirement. It's called the thrift savings plan. So when you get to your first duty station, you sign up for it. They start taking a certain amount of money from your pay, and then they put in a certain amount of money. I'm still contributing to it. I put in 5% of my salary, and then they match that 5%. You don't find many 401k plans. That's what the thrift savings is. You don't find many 401k plans that are at that level of 5%. So, yes, they provide a retirement plan. So, hopefully, this time that we've spent together, you can see that I'm the real deal. I'm coming to you. There's no fancy bells and whistles. I'm just coming to you and being real and being authentic with you about the Marines and what they can provide should you decide to make the Marines a career. It's a career that I'm proud of, and there's not a lot of us out there. There's only 1% of the nation's population that can or will or ever be a United States Marine. So I decided I want to be in the 1%. Hopefully, you want to be in that 1% too, and hopefully, this has helped dispel some myths that you have about military service and but mostly about the Marines. And I just wish you a good day, and hopefully, you're able to make a decision to become a United States Marine. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening to me, and have a wonderful day.